New at 10 tonight, City of Fort Smith warning people about the dangers and exposure to fentanyl-laced drugs as overdoses are on the rise in this area. Thanks for joining us for your 5 News at 10. I'm Darren Bobb.
And I'm Erica Thomas. 5 News reporter Rachel Williams spoke to Fort Smith Police and EMS about the ongoing issue.
In the last year, Fort Smith Police and Fort Smith EMS say they've seen an increase in fentanyl overdoses. According to the city, between the police officers, EMS, firefighters, and the individuals at the scene of an overdose, there have been nearly 200 doses of Narcan administered.
66 of those cases were confirmed to be fentanyl overdoses. 31 were suspected to be fentanyl overdose cases. And 33 were unknown, where pills were used, and it's just unknown what the pill was.
Fort Smith EMS says since September 1st, they've responded to 56 overdose incidents, with people ranging in age from 18 to 45. According to the DEA, in a medical setting, fentanyl is typically used to treat patients with chronic or severe pain. However, the DEA says illegal fentanyl is being made in labs and smuggled into the U.S. and distributed across the nation, and it's often mixed with other drugs.
You are playing with fire, and you have no idea. You may have a intended outcome when ingesting something like this, but the outcomes are unknown, and the outcome could be death.
According to the DEA, fentanyl is 50 times more powerful than heroin and 100 times more powerful than morphine. So 2 milligrams of fentanyl is considered a lethal dose. That's equivalent to 10 to 15 grains of table salt. So just to put this all into perspective, this small amount can risk your life. Fort Smith Police is now adding proactive measures to their workforce by having every officer carry Narcan.
We received a grant in 2021 that helped us to purchase Narcan so every officer could carry it. Officers have administered Narcan in the line of duty for people who have overdosed, and there's no doubt that they saved these individuals' lives.
In case you ever witness an overdose, Fort Smith PD and EMS recommend carrying naloxone. It comes in 2 different forms. One can be injected, while the other is a nasal spray. The police department is also working with other local, state, and federal law enforcement to prosecute drug dealers in the area. In Fort Smith, covering news where you live, Rachel Williams, 5 News.
We have this story and a link to resources, including information on the dangers of fentanyl, how to administer Narcan, and ways to talk to loved ones about the risk on our website at 5newsonline.com.